very important to understand because, amen, you have to take your eyes off of the problem now once you recognize what it is. Because sometimes we get caught up with the problem and all of a sudden we become like deer in headlights. Are you hearing what I'm saying? We become so amused and ministered from the abuse and from the problem that we have become hypnotized by what has occurred. And so we lose force or focus and the value of our goal. And the goal is you're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to be able to operate in success. You're supposed to be powerful. You're supposed to be empowerment to everything that you come in contact with. Oh, y'all hearing it? It is very significant because sometimes we can take what's going on in life and it will mess you up. And we become handicapped, walking around still, the glory of God. Hey, you're anointed self. Jacked up. Amen. Walking around anointed. Come to church. Smile. Kiss the babies. God bless you. And jacked up. And God is saying that it is a time that we must begin to understand and recognize what is going on. And so Ezekiel, he knew the situation beyond their ability. And so he knew that it only can be God that can change this. Some things in your life, only God can change. You can't change this. You can't change the situation. Only God can do it. So God is saying, I want you to be able to recognize the insufficiency and the weakness that is going on within you, Ezekiel. Ezekiel, I want you to see something. I want you to begin to understand the power that rests in you, but you allowing dormant. You allowing certain things to be hostage, and you didn't know the ability that you had to be able to spread over a whole army. Oh, you can be able to speak life to a whole army. Oh, y'all hearing what I'm saying? Amen. What do you need God to do for you? And how you need God to do it? He'll begin to move in you, and you can begin to do all things based off of the ability of knowing consciously what you have on the inside. I wish I could talk to somebody here. It's very important because God didn't show these things, amen, for you to be depressed. Come on now. That wasn't the goal. He didn't give you an eye for you to sit there and be like, look, it's too much pressure. I can't do it. He gave you the eye for you to be aggressive. He gave you the eye for you to speak. He's given you the eye for you to begin to understand what he has placed inside of you. It's very important because, amen, it's already in the mind of God to make Ezekiel a agent of change. In other words, you are supposed, and we got to begin to understand the blood of Christ that rests upon us. Amen. You got to be, look at your neighbor and say, you strong. Stop giving yourself you're not giving yourself a lot of credit here. You're stronger than what you appear to be. And so the blood of Christ is my life, it's your lifeline. It is everything that you bring. So in other words, the church it has to become more tolerant. We have to allow God to grace us and stop allowing the pressure of life to conform us. Because that's what's happening. Amen. We become conformed. Yeah. Can I admit that? Right. Yeah. We have become conformed. We allow stuff to get to us. Yeah. Huh? We walking around with stuff on our mind too much. No, we let too much stuff to pressure us. It's too much. I done heard in the realm of the spirit some folks saying, I can't do this anymore. I know I ain't gonna kill myself. Y'all ain't talking back to me. You know what, man? You know what? Man, I ain't going there. But I don't want to be here. Wow. All right, some folk ain't been there. Like some folk that's so deep. Y'all so deep. Y'all just so deep. I would trade life for somebody else. I don't want this life. This is crazy. Wow. The devil is a liar. And so we understand the fact that whatever you tolerate will eventually control you. Don't you tolerate just anything. Don't you let things control you.
Are you hearing what I'm saying? You're allowing things to control your emotions, control your mind, control everything about you, even your esteem and your confidence and your hope in God.
Wow.
And then look at your neighbor and say, you're coming out of this.
Don't believe what's happening around you. You got to know that God is up to something special for you. He got something great that he's about to do for you. And you can't let a little bit of what has been dropped in your life, and when you look at his resume that God has brought you out and you in your right mind, you in your right spirit. Come on, somebody. God has graced you. You still got a house. You still got, come on, somebody. You still got the activity of your limbs. Come on, somebody. You ought to give God some praise.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Baby's not all jacked up, locked up nowhere. You ought to give God glory for where God has you at. Oh, God, you ain't a statistic. Amen. You a hand. All right. So the shun of the very appearance, amen, of what's happening, you can't even entertain. Don't entertain evil. Don't entertain the perception. You must begin to understand. You got to be sober and vigilant, because the adversary is really seeking whom he may devour. He's looking to see what he could get into in order to get to you. But those your neighbor said, you got to be encouraged. I wish I could hear the voice of the Lord right here. I want you to begin to understand, this is not to frustrate you. This is for you to recognize what is going on. I recognize this is confusion. I recognize it is trying to get to my spirit. But I got to begin to understand how to combat it by beginning to stay connected to God. It is not to leave you feeling discouraged or depressed. It's for you to begin to understand what God is doing. And man, you got to say to yourself, I'm coming out of this situation. You got, folk ain't dead. The wind is coming. The wind is coming, y'all. The wind is coming. God is going to form the bones together. He's going to form the joints together. He is going to begin to use you. You are Ezekiel. You're going to begin to understand that he is calling you for this generation as a prophet. He is calling you, and I don't care what position you may be in, but he is calling you to be an intercessor. That's all Ezekiel was. He was in the background interceding. He was interceding on behalf of the bones. He spoke as someone as a mediator on behalf of the situation. Hey, come on, he was an advocate. Y'all hear what I'm saying? God is going to use you to be able to be an intercessor. Because that's what's wrong with some folk now. They ain't praying, and they ain't decreeing, and they ain't in their prayer closet, and they ain't doing what they supposed to do. But God is saying, I'm raising up some folk that's going to get a prayer through. I'm raising up some people that's going to get... It's not going to be none of that. And that's what's wrong. God said, I have called you to pray.